Here it is. Oh my goodness. You've seen her on the big screen live on Facebook. You've heard about them, their podcasts. The co-founders of Made to Inspire have master's degrees and are renowned experts in getting results and helping people experience life at the next level. They're currently creating and launching courses and a host of impactful systems that will help entrepreneurs, business owners, and dreamers cash in at the bank. Their book is Millions of Possibilities, taking your ideas from inspiration to monetization. Please welcome Misty Kerrigan and qualified speaker, new distinguished Toastmaster, Kimberle Smith Austin.
Inspired people.
Inspire people.
Have you ever, and I think I know the answer, read a book that changed your life? Tonight, we heard all of you share stories about book after book after book that transformed your mind, your thoughts, and maybe even your actions. So let's talk about where I started when it comes to books. I'll tell you, like so many of you, I've always been an avid reader. I love to read. I had books in the bathroom, books next to my bed, on my bed, in my bed, everywhere around me. And I didn't realize as a young child that it would develop and grow and blossom and bloom into something wonderful. What I've learned is that I was a bibliophile. How many of you can relate to that? Raise your hand if you too are a bibliophile. All right. Now, what I did early on is I loved books so much that in 1999, I actually opened my very first bookstore. And I did it after reading an amazing book. It inspired me to start a business. I just finished my MBA. I was ambitious and excited and ready to go. So bookstore it was. Now from there, I started launching book clubs all around the world, friends and family, and inviting them too to join me on this journey. Now that's my story, but let's listen to Misty tell her story.
My love for books began before I could even read. My favorite part of the day was bedtime stories, where my grandparents were tired of reading picture books and read to me murder mystery novels, where the cats were the heroines, and I loved every moment of it. When I grew up, I started to work in mental health with foster youth, and story after story from each youth, I heard that some of them never had a bedtime story read to them. And I was heartbroken. It was the most favorite part of my childhood. So when I wrote my independent living skills program, every 10 weeks, every graduate, we stand up and we read out loud, "Oh, the places you'll go." We sign individual copies for each youth and we give it to them in hopes that someday they could start their new tradition and read to their own children. And every kid we've ever read to has absolutely loved it. Now, I have been obsessed with books before I could read, but when I started to read in my 20s, I read my first personal development book and I was hooked. I loved personal development books. I own my own library of them and I'm still acquiring them. In fact, it was personal development books that led me to this amazing thing in Temecula. All these speakers were being very, very, very motivational, and I was so excited. You could see the top of my head right there. Kimberle was speaking, and we joked because I became a stalker. I was blown away by everything that she was doing, health, inspirational, and I got to meet her. And a fellow friend of ours said, "You should join Professional Women's Toastmasters." And I said, "I don't know." And then they named all the people and I said, "Kimberle's there. Well, then yes, I'm going to join." So like a great stalker, I joined the same group she was in, started to sit in the front row, and then the most amazing thing happened. They let us choose our own mentors. So of course, I asked Kimberle to be my Toastmaster mentor. And we started having a lot of amazing conversations. And we started connecting, whether it was the business world, the mental health world, or the health world of fitness. People will do more to charge their phone than their own selves. In fact, I shamelessly have a charger in my bedroom, my office, my car, and my living room. Anyone else here have more than one charger to ensure that you're taking care of your phone? Yes, we don't like that battery to go dead, but we'll let ours go dead. So, which we hate saying in Toastmasters, but I promise it fit there. So there's something you have to do about it, and there's something you could do about it tonight. And that is start creating the foundation of reading and writing. Yes, I said it, reading and writing, the same thing you tell your kids and grandkids. It's the most fundamental thing we could do our entire life. We heard a sad fact that people stop reading books in high school, and most adults don't continue reading. That foundation of just reading and writing, and I love Edwin, who is doing both right now, and he's staying committed to it in his groups, because here is why. When you have that strong foundation and you're feeding your soul and you're feeding your heart and your mind, crazy things start to happen. You yourself become more creative. You yourself start building things. And the most miraculous thing, you yourself start to inspire others.
So let's go backstory. So imagine Kimberle, Misty, Kimberle sitting together in a coffee house having a discussion. Now, you'd be amazed at what we saw, or better yet, what the people saw around us. It was electricity, it was fire, there was a charge, and they probably thought we were crazy. And the reason being is we connected mind, body, spirit, and we knew at that time something had to happen. But here's what we realized. It's one thing to be inspired, and I think you all will hear that today and recognize that. But it's another thing to take action. There's something about action, and that's really what we're all about. When you think about action and the things that one can do, it all requires one step, one move, one action. So here's what we did. You see the first picture. We decided to lock arms and take action. Our action led to the Made to Inspire podcast, which, by the way, you can find on Spotify and anywhere that podcasts are hosted. And then it led to Millions of Possibilities, our new book that was released December 30th, 2020. How exciting. Our goal was to get it done before the year ended, and we made it happen. So not only did we talk about it, we took the action to bring it to life. Now, the funny thing about the book is that it's all about taking action, taking your inspiration, those things, your ideas, things that inspire you, and move them to a place of monetization so that you could earn the income that your heart and mind desires. Now, we know that some of those dreams may not be solely on income, but they may be helping others, changing lives, and making an impact. And that's exactly what you'll find in the pages of Made to Inspire. Now, the interesting thing with our book is that there were so many pieces to the puzzle. And I love the fact that not only did we do the book together, we involved other people. See, we believe that everything that's done in our life, it's community, it's connections, it's collaborations. And because of Toastmasters, look at what we've been able to do. Not only did we partner with John on different things, different activities, we've done virtual summits with him. Ed, same thing. And then Randy Powell, he is actually in our book. John is our forward. He wrote the beginning of the book. So we took the power from Toastmasters. We brought it together to create a beautiful masterpiece that will help people take their ideas from inspiration to monetization. Now, the one thing that we see, that all of the people you've seen today, tonight, they have one thing in common. passion. So think about that.
Passion isn't taught. It is awoken inside of us. But the great part is it's already there in you. It just needs to come alive.
And so when you look at this, go ahead, Misty.
Passion, we say that we are contagious. If you ever know us, if you ever get to be around us, we are that crazy, that contagious, that we decided to start a company with our main mission being
reignite passion
and inspire people to action.
Yes. So if you know that there's some passion inside of you, we want to help you unleash the beast. That's what I want to call it. Unleash the passion inside of you and begin to experience life at the next level.
Want more, be more,
and experience more. See, there's one thing to dream about it, but there's something happens when you actually take that action.
Anyone here want more, want to be more, want to experience more? Well, we have some free gifts for you. It's like Christmas in July, a free 15-minute reignite session where you call us and we'll light you on fire. Not literally, but like figuratively, get you excited again.
I love it. On top of that, what do we have coming up, Misty?
We are launching a free masterclass, Passion into Profit, where we go through our 5-step formula for launching big ideas. We've used it for a couple of companies and we used it in our book. So it works and we're excited to share it to get more passions into ideas, into income.
So that's it, guys. We want to offer you a couple specials, opportunity to pick up that millions of possibilities, get that book in your hands. We're giving a special code just for you here at Speakers Bureau, 25% off. And then last but not least, here is how you connect with us. We will drop the link in the chat bar so you can actually sign up, be a part of it, and take that passion inside of you and ignite and go to action. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster. Rosie, you're on mute.
Thank you, Misty and Kimberle. You ignited fire and passion in everyone here, and I'm sure they'll take you up on your offer. You could type it in the chat box.